If you watched my previous video, you'll know where I am. I'm in Glasgow, dear green place in Scotland. This is my first video from Scotland. Well, second after the video. Why did I say first? The other one was my first. Yeah, my view's pretty good. I've been so excited to come here. If you watched the previous video, I left it off at Glasgow Central, and I said, right, I'm going to cover this in the actual Glasgow review video. Yes, this is the Glasgow review video. We're going to go review this absolutely huge city. This is the third largest city in the UK, beaten only by Birmingham and London. So this is going to be, it might, to be honest, I don't really have that long, so it might not be as long as I would expect, but I'm going to see how quickly I can get this done, because I do need to make my train home. It's more important. It has also started to rain, so wish me luck, but we need to head to the station now, Queen's Park Station. We're going to head back into Glasgow City Centre. The rain's not too bad, but it is going to make it a little bit harder.
This is Queen's Park.
So we're at Glasgow Central. This is a magnificent station, like it is so good. But we don't have time to dilly-dally, let's get on with this. So there's a lot of things I want to go do before I have to go home. Alright, we've got a lot of life. Jesus, this is a lively city. Good thing. Right, lots of the shops are open, good to see, good to see. Yeah, it's a really pretty street as well, I really like Buchanan Street. I think it's really nice. And shops are open as well. Did I say that already? I don't know. But that's good, good to see. I'm trying to make a train to High Street so we can do the cathedral a bit quicker. That was intense, but it does mean that I'll be able to get to the cathedral a lot quicker. Christ almighty, it's an uphill walk, and I'm exhausted. God please, wish me luck. Also, there's loads of scaffolding on the cathedral. There in a minute. Once I've seen the cathedral, that's where we're going. Right, here's the cathedral. It would look gorgeous if it weren't for the scaffolding. It still does look really good, but scaffolding does ruin it a bit. And is it open? It closes at 4 and it's 4:05. Right, the one thing that isn't closed is the necropolis, which is up the top of this hill. It's the necropolis. It's a massive graveyard. Might think it's an interesting thing to come and visit, but it is really cool. I actually do like this. Very grand. should be a viewing point from up here. Here's a really nice view. Right, so I would normally discuss like administrative history. I don't know much about Glasgow's, other than I know that it's the historic county of Lanarkshire, and it was then turned into, I don't know what year, I'm going to have to look this up, where it became a city council, but it was at one point under Strathclyde Regional Authority or something like that. This is, I believe, one of the more impoverished council areas in Scotland, but it does depend on where you go. Like, for example, I was in the Queen's Park area earlier, and the Queen's Park area is lovely, really nice. But I do know there are a lot of dodgy areas here as well. So, any locals watching, feel free to leave a comment saying what you think of it, because you know more than me. I've only ever been here once before, and it was for 5 minutes. So, yeah. But I do like the place. It's really nice. We've come full circle because that is George Square, that's the Glasgow City Chambers. Aren't they gorgeous? That is one of the nicest buildings in the UK, and George Square is lovely. I'm taking a walk down to a place called Merchant City. So I've heard the name before, I want to see what's there. So this is the Gallery of Modern Art. This is very nice. The main purpose of these videos is to be informative, so you might make up your mind about a place, you might want to go visit it. And I'm telling you right now, Glasgow is worth a visit. It is so incredible, it's beautiful. It's one of the nicest cities in the UK. And also, I think it probably gets a bad rep as well, because like, we're comparing it to Edinburgh, and you can't compare it to Edinburgh, because Edinburgh is the best city in the world, if you ask me. So, it's not really fair to compare Edinburgh and Glasgow, because they're not the same. Edinburgh is one of the world's most beautiful cities, maybe the most beautiful city in the world. Glasgow is obviously not one of the most beautiful cities in the world, but it is really beautiful, and you should definitely check it out. Coming up to St Enoch Square, there's a subway station. I kind of fancy going a trip on the subway. I'm at Bridge Street. It's a little bit dodgier down here. Not liking this. This bit in particular, sort of vape shops and things like that. Yeah, I don't know. It's just this bit isn't as good. I'm on Argyle Street, which is one of the more famous streets in the city. Definitely one of the biggest shopping streets. And you've got this beautiful cutting here with the station up there. The main entrance for the station is up there. We will go there after. We're basically done. Argyle Street's good. Shops mostly open. Not too bad. Love to see it. So, it also has its own train station, funnily enough. It's quite cool. I'm going to make my way back to the station now. As much as I do not want to, I want to stay. That's how much I like it. I'm going to make my way back to the station and I'll wrap up there. I'm at Glasgow Central. It's a war zone. I really like this station. Right, my train's not for a while. What are my thoughts on Glasgow? Right, Glasgow. I really like Glasgow, but it has annoyed me a lot today because of all the things being ruined or whatnot, like the views and the cathedrals and everything. But overall, it is so beautiful. Yeah, I think it is it is very underrated. It's very underrated, and it deserves a lot more recognition than it gets. It is so beautiful. It has a reputation of being derelict and run down and nasty and everything. It's not. It really isn't. It's so good. In terms of crime rate, I have no clue because they don't publish crime rates. Scottish police and whatnot don't publish crime rates. There was one statistic I saw. It said about 80 per 1,000, but that's a bit suspiciously low to me. Don't believe that it'd be that low. So take that with a very big pinch of salt. I don't think it's actually 80, but that's the statistic that I got. If I can find it, I'll put it up on the screen. But yeah, no, it's not unsafe though. It didn't feel unsafe at all. Very safe, very friendly people, everything. I hope you enjoyed. This has been a bit of a big video for me because I'm now in Scotland. I've been in Scotland for a couple of years, so very excited, needless to say. And I have no regrets. This is incredible. Sorry, I'm stalling a bit because I don't know why I'm a little bit distracted. But I'll wrap up quickly. Really appreciate it if you subscribe. It does motivate me to keep going. I keep going anyway because I enjoy it, but the more support I get, obviously, the more inclined I feel to make the videos. So, if you want to see more of stuff like this, then consider subscribing, turn on notifications, all that. You don't have to, this is completely optional obviously, but it would be greatly appreciated. And obviously like the video if you enjoyed it. So, yeah, I did hope you enjoyed, and I will see you back in England, sadly, for the next one. But what are you going to do? The next one will actually probably be Bristol, so we've got another exciting video coming your way soon, because Bristol's really nice. Hopefully the next one will be Bristol. So, see you in the next one.